millions in diamonds, the most secure museum in the world, the Louvre, yet right now, thieves are already inside. Watch closely. They're about to make history. Paris, Sunday morning. The City of Lights is barely awake, its cobblestone streets washed in the pale blue of dawn. The Eiffel Tower glows faintly in the distance, and the glass pyramid of the Louvre catches the first light of the sun. Beneath that calm surface, history is about to be rewritten. Inside the world's most famous museum, alarms will soon scream through the marble corridors, echoing off centuries of art and empire. Four men, dressed like ordinary construction workers, are minutes away from pulling off one of the most audacious crimes France has ever seen. In just 7 minutes, they'll breach the Louvre's security, steal royal jewels once worn by emperors and queens, and vanish before anyone can react. This is not fiction. This is a real story, and it will soon be called the heist of the century. This is Untold Cold Crime. Real stories revealed. It's October 19th, 2025. Paris wakes slowly, unaware of the plan already in motion along the Seine. A white moving truck rolls to a quiet stop near the Louvre's side entrance. To the few pedestrians out that early, it looks routine, a maintenance crew starting work before the crowds arrive. The men wear reflective vests, hard hats, and carry clipboards. They move with the calm precision of professionals. Nothing seems out of place. But this is no ordinary maintenance team. Inside that truck sits the key to a multi-million-euro crime, a portable ladder platform designed for construction work. It's been modified for something far bolder: access to the Louvre's second floor. While two of the men quietly position the ladder, the other two wait nearby on powerful motorbikes, helmets on, engines off, ready to flee at a moment's notice. Everything has been timed to perfection. Within minutes, the plan will unfold, and in just 7 minutes, France's most prized jewels will be gone. The ladder rises into the pale morning air, stopping level with a balcony on the second floor, the entrance to the legendary Apollo Gallery. Behind its glass windows rest France's crown jewels, treasures of the monarchy dating back centuries. The air is still. Then, the faint buzz of a grinder breaks the silence. Sparks fly as a small circular blade slices cleanly through a glass pane. A dull crash follows. The alarm blares instantly, echoing through the museum's grand halls. But the men don't panic. Security footage later shows them moving with eerie composure. No shouting, no hesitation. They act as if they've rehearsed every second. Two men slip through the shattered window and land softly inside the Apollo Gallery. The other two stay below, guarding the ladder and watching the street. Inside, they are surrounded by beauty and power. Display cases hold jewels that once graced the necks and crowns of emperors' wives, French queens, and noble dynasties. It's history glittering under soft museum lights, and in moments, it's all up for grabs. They move like surgeons. Fast, focused, precise. With quick swings of their grinders, the thieves slice open two display cases. Shards of safety glass scatter across the marble floor like starlight. Inside, the treasures sparkle even brighter under the flickering lights. The emerald necklace of Empress Marie-Louise, the diamond bow brooch of Empress Eugénie, the sapphire-studded tiara of Queen Hortense. 8 pieces in total, each one worth millions. Each one irreplaceable. The thieves handle them with care, slipping them into padded bags as if packing delicate instruments. Not a word is spoken. In less than 4 minutes, the cases are empty, centuries of royal heritage reduced to a few kilograms of jewels and gold. The alarms continue to wail, but the men ignore them. Time is everything. Alarms still echo through the museum as the men retreat toward the window. The air outside is thick with tension. They slide back down the ladder in seconds, landing silently on the pavement. The two waiting bikers start their engines. The roar of twin motorcycles cuts through the Paris morning. 4 men, 2 bikes, 7 minutes. By the time the first police sirens pierce the air, the thieves are gone, racing down the empty boulevards, disappearing into the waking city. A few blocks later, they merge onto the A6 highway heading south toward Lyon, blending effortlessly into morning traffic. Behind them, the truck remains parked. Engine still warm, ladder extended like a ghostly trace of the impossible. The Louvre stands wounded, its windows shattered, its treasures gone. When police arrive, chaos meets them. Museum guards point toward the Apollo Gallery, still echoing with alarms. Investigators swarm the scene. Amid the debris, they find the remnants of the thieves' tools: gloves, an angle grinder, a half-empty jerry can of gasoline, and a walkie-talkie. The thieves had tried to torch the lift platform to erase fingerprints, but a quick-thinking security guard had grabbed an extinguisher and doused the flames before they could spread. That small act preserved a goldmine of forensic evidence. And amid the mess, they find something unexpected: a diamond and pearl tiara, dropped and damaged in the rush. It's the tiara of Empress Eugenie, the only piece left behind. That mistake, a single dropped jewel, becomes the first real lead. DNA traces on the tiara and the gloves spark hope that investigators might one day uncover who dared rob the Louvre in broad daylight. Within hours, the story explodes across the world. Headlines scream, "Louvre jewel heist stuns France." The French president calls it an attack on our heritage. The Minister of Culture, Rachida Dati, calls it simple but spectacular. Television crews swarm the museum gates. For the first time in years, the Louvre shuts its doors to the public. Inside, France's elite anti-banditry unit, the BRB, begins its painstaking work. Forensics teams sweep the gallery for fingerprints, shoe prints, even traces of fabric. Every inch is photographed and cataloged. Outside, detectives comb through 300 hours of security footage, tracing every vehicle, every camera angle, every passing shadow. The thieves' escape route begins to take shape. The truck parked on the Quai François Mitterrand, the ladder to the Apollo Gallery, the exact window they breached. But beyond that, the trail vanishes. The robbers seem to dissolve into the city, leaving behind only questions. Who could pull off such a heist in the heart of one of the world's most guarded museums? Investigators propose two theories. The first, a private collector ordered the theft, someone powerful, wealthy, and obsessed enough to hide priceless jewels forever. In the shadowy world of black market art, such collectors exist. People who prize ownership over display, secrecy over recognition. The second, a far more pragmatic plan. The jewels were stolen for dismantling. The gold melted, the gems removed, sold separately, their origins erased. Once that happens, even the most famous crown jewels become anonymous stones, impossible to trace. Yet experts notice something intriguing. The thieves ignored the Regent diamond, one of the most famous gems in the Louvre's collection. That diamond alone is worth hundreds of millions, yet they didn't touch it. This suggests inside knowledge. Whoever planned the heist knew exactly what they wanted, and what not to risk taking. Days turn into weeks. No arrests are made. The jewels remain missing. France is forced to face an uncomfortable truth: even the most secure museum on Earth isn't untouchable. As night falls over the Seine, the Louvre's pyramid glows quietly once more. Tourists gather outside, taking photos, unaware that behind those walls lies an unsolved mystery. Inside, the Apollo Gallery has been sealed off, its shattered display cases replaced, but not forgotten. The museum's silence hides the echoes of that morning's alarms. It's been called the perfect crime. No one was hurt, no gunfire, no confrontation. Just 7 minutes of surgical precision and escape. The last time the Louvre saw a theft of this magnitude was more than 25 years ago. This time, the operation was faster, bolder, and far more sophisticated. It wasn't brute force that defeated the museum's security. It was intelligence, planning, patience, and the kind of nerve that only seasoned professionals possess. The missing jewels have since become symbols of both vulnerability and obsession. Proof that no matter how guarded something is, desire can always find a way in. Somewhere, perhaps locked away in a hidden vault or buried deep in the private collection of an unknown billionaire, the glittering relics of France's royal past may still sit in silence, timeless, priceless, and waiting to be seen again. You've been watching Untold Cold Crime, where the world's most daring real-life heists come to light. Like and subscribe for more stories the world tried to forget.